sir. I've been wanting to get into one of these for a while. This is obviously not mine. I didn't buy one of these out in the woods here today, but I was just absolutely tickled pink to be able to drive one of these. This is a 2021 Yamaha R-MAX. Now, this is actually the base model R-MAX. So it comes in the, I think, Arctic White or something like that, something along those lines. Wow. You know what? The first impression is, the absolute first impression is, this is by far, in stock form, the most comfortable side-by-side to sit in. Watch out for, make sure that nobody was in the, coming around the trail there. Now, there has been an upgrade that the owner has put into this machine, and that is the drive selector. The base model does not come with the drive selector. It's stuck in trail mode the entire time. Now, the drive mode, what it does is it, from what I understand anyway, it controls your throttle input, because this is all drive-by-wire. And right now we're in high range, trail mode, two-wheel drive. Typically what you're gonna find on, you know, out this way anyway, 70 or 80% of the time, the tight crawly woodsy stuff, put it in crawl mode, and then if you're out in the open, you can flip it over to sport mode. Now, there's a couple R-MAXs on this run here today. I'm just looking at the splash protection here as we're going through. Clean that off because that was my fault. Anyway, the owner of this machine put on a set of Canadian made, I might add, over fenders. If you saw me doing that little bit of a walk around at the beginning, that was those over fenders. And I'll ask him where the website is so that you can go purchase the set for your own. They seem to be doing a really good job. You can see them poking out the corner. One thing I was very, I guess not necessarily concerned about, was the line of sight. I always thought the hood was really high up on these things, but it's not as big as a machine as you think. This doesn't feel like a big, massive, like a samurai trucker or a samurai jeep going through the woods or anything like that. Very small steering wheel again. That's one thing I noticed about the new side-by-sides, is they seem to have a very small steering wheel. But that's okay. It's comfortable. It is comfortable. Now, this has the same, almost the exact same display as what my Grizzly has. Because the screen looks very familiar to me. It's got 3 buttons down in the center here. Up ahead of me is another R-MAX special edition. It's the one that comes stock with the 30-inch, I think, carnivores. I'd have to double check on that, to be honest with you, but it comes with like the gold rims. I'm not quite sure if this is a 2020 or 2021. And up ahead of that's a X2 Wolverine. Lots of Yamahas out on the trail today. So you know what? A lot of people are complaining about this side bolster. It's not in my way. I'm not bumping my arm, bumping my shoulder. I'm not a very big dude anyway, but it's not in my way so far. Give my camera a little wipe here. Oh, we're getting into some trail here. So yeah, it's really not in my way. And the owner was saying that when you're up against the side bolster going through the off-camber stuff, it actually helps quite a bit. It's not as hard as you think. It does have a little bit of give. See, I'm bumping on it now purposely, mind you, but just a very, very comfortable machine to drive here. I see it's got a passenger dead pedal. That's nice. That grab handle is fantastic looking. All rubberized handle, T-grip, adjustable. Again, you have enough switch positions or switch holes to light up every corner of the planet. Nice little cubby hole here, another switch mode here. Everything seems to be well laid out. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, your headlights, taillights, and your sport, crawl, and trail mode. If we slow up here, I'll get the chance to maybe put it into crawl mode. I really hope you can hear me okay through the camera, because I do have my big heavy balaclava on, so hopefully it's not too muffled. I'm speaking louder than normal, so I know my voice is going to be a bit raw. Now, what I do understand is you can switch from trail to sport mode on the fly if you take your foot completely off the gas, switch into sport or switch into trail, and then re-engage your throttle. I don't know if I'd want to do that with crawl mode, especially since it's not my machine. Still in 2-wheel drive high here. I'm just gonna flip it over to crawl. Okay, see the mode changed? Wow, the input is slow. All right, I'm just gonna flip it back to trail here. There, I just felt the pick back up. Man, my foot was almost, it was like a quarter of the way on that pedal, and it feels like it is right now, where I'm just barely touching the throttle. What an instantaneous change. It was just like, as soon as I saw that symbol come up for C for crawl mode, it was just bang, right on. You know what? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go to crawl mode, and I'm going to go to low. What a difference! What a difference! Alright, so I'm going to try to not hit any bottom here, because this is not my machine. So I'm going to try to keep my tires on the tallest rocks that I see, so that I don't bottom out. Going to follow the same line up there. Smooth, real smooth. Very nice for tire placement. No clunks or bangs or anything like that. Any sound that you're hearing right now is just strictly coming from what the owner has in the trunk here in the back bed, which, by the way, the R-MAX has a dumping bed. Thank you, Yamaha. Why didn't you do that to begin with the X2 or the Wolverine when they first branded that? You got rid of the Rhino. Oh, the crawl mode's awesome. I love the input feel of it. Steering in this thing is just feather light, but it doesn't feel twitchy. you're not fighting the wheel. It's a really light feeling wheel. You can toss it between your two hands. Not quite sure where the RPMs are on the throttle range right now, but there's no tachometer. Ooh, a bit of a crawl. Put her in four-wheel drive here. Now this does have the stock tires on it, which are the GBC Dirt Commanders. Smooth, very, very smooth. You know what though? You know what I don't like about it? No heated steering wheel. My hands are getting cold. It's not the fault of the machine though. I just came off my Grizzly where I had the heated grips on high. Right there, and it cleared it, no problem. See, it's not my machine, so I'm not familiar with the ground clearance on it yet, and I don't know the limitations. So just on note, I switched back to trail mode just off camera there, and there is a slight difference in engine braking from crawl mode, which gives you more engine braking, back to trail mode, which gives you the engine braking I'm used to. And just remember, engine braking in these machines is all done via, well, I'm sure it's done throttle here, because this is running an Ultramatic CVT transmission, but it is, all of these bikes, or all of these R-MAXs are CVT powered. So they're belt driven if you're not familiar. Again, that's the importance of being able to judge your tire placement going across things like that bridge. Flip her out of four-wheel drive into two-wheel drive high, and we're gonna go this way. Sport. Whoa! Whoa, sir! Yes, sir. There is a definite difference right there. Instantaneous feeling as soon as it clicks into sport mode. Just instant throttle response. Oh man. Oh, they marked it a little bit better. You've seen this site on one of my videos before. Wow, thank you very much for the opportunity to run this R-MAX. This thing's been incredible. The fit and finish on it is just fantastic. There's no clanks, rattles, the doors are solid. What a nice machine. So yeah, this has been Raw Guy 8888 on a quick rip of a 2021 R-MAX 1000.